Welcome back to Stoic Crypto. Miner fees are low, so I thought it'd be a good time to do a quick video on my favorite Bitcoin stamp site, which is STAMPED.NINJA. If you stick around at the end of the video, we'll actually go through the process of purchasing. I'm going to give you a brief overview of the key things I look at each time I'm on this site, just to get a feel for where the market's at and see if there's any opportunities. Nothing I say is financial advice. Please do your own research. This is for educational purposes only. So on the homepage, you'll get a quick overview of the sub 100, sub 1000, sub 10,000, and so on, one of one collection floor price, and you can see that for sub 100 one of one currently it's over $13,000. One of my theories with Bitcoin stamps is that with the success of ordinals in 2023 and currently still right now, some of that volume is going to move into Bitcoin stamps, which is why I'm trying to position right now if that does happen. If you're thinking the same way and are interested, then this video might help you. So after I get a quick idea of where the market's at, I like to go to Finder, and then by default it's going to sort it by number, right? So 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. So this is stamp number 1. A few things I'll point out. If you hover over any of the stamps, you'll see, first of all, the stamp number, which is 1, supply is 1, so it's a 1 of 1, and then has it done any volume? This one has done $73,000 in volume. Let's look at another one. So this is stamp number 8. It's a 1 of 1, and it's done $26,000 in volume. One more. This one, stamp number 11. This one has a supply of 285. So some of these are not 1 of 1s. They have supply greater than 1, which is the case for stamp number 11, and it's done almost $40,000 in volume. Currently the floor price for this one is $768. So if we actually take a closer look, stamp number 11, you'll see here's the stamp ID. Here's the total volume. So again, almost 40K. Current floor price is here at $768. Quick chart you can take a look at. Here's the number of sales. I always like to look at that. And then how many are there? What is the total supply? There's 285 of stamp number 11. What's the most recent sale? 111, which was yesterday. Scroll through this to get an idea of the sales history, kind of how liquid is this stamp potentially. Next thing I like to look at is what is the holder count. So it's pretty well distributed, right? There's supply of 285 and there's 111 unique owners. Pie chart graph will give you an idea of that as well. So the more equally distributed a stamp is that has a supply greater than 1, the better. That way you don't have one whale that controls the whole supply. Next thing I like to look at are the open dispensers. Basically just meaning if there's an opportunity to buy, which there is. So right now the cheapest one again is $768 and there's 1 available. And then it looks like there's 2 more available here for $781, and then it goes up to $872 and so on. You kind of see that some of that ordinals volume does come into stamps. The low number stamps I think will get eaten up very quickly. If you scroll down to the bottom here, you can see it's from this collection, right? If they're from a collection, it'll show here. This one is from Flocks. You can take a look at the Flocks collection in detail. I believe this is mainly a 1 of 1 collection, and number 11 is the only one that has multiple editions. So if you click on 1 of 1, yes, so you can see that these are all 1 of 1s, right? And if you hover over them, they have done volume. So like stamp number 8 has done 25,000. That one has not yet, hasn't sold, or maybe it's never been for sale. This one, 25,000, and so on. I like to hover over and just see if they've been sold or if they've done any volume. This one, number 329, was a steal, $3,700. So you get the idea. You can scroll to the bottom and see if they're from a collection. If they are, open another tab and take a look at the collection. Kind of get an idea to see how popular it is. So next thing let's look at, again, let's sort by top 100, or sub 100, I mean. And then let's search for just the 1 of 1s. So these two are for sale, right? 1.74 million for number 0 and 1 million for number 1. These are not for sale currently. Let's take a look at what is the floor price. What is the floor price for sub 100 1 of 1s? You can see right here, this one, number 45, is currently for $13,000. That's the cheapest sub 100 stamp. 1 of 1. Let's take a look at sub 100, but not 1 of 1, right? And on sale. So there's going to be multiple supply of each one of these, but they are all sub 100 stamps. You can see the number 72 is currently the cheapest. The supply on this one has 101. It's done 28,000 in volume. Let's take a closer look at this one. Okay, so again, stamp number 72, it has done 27,000 in volume. Current floor price is $383, and there's been 66 sales of it. And if you scroll down, you can see total supply of 101, and how many holders? There's 53. So that's a good holder count, right? Let's take a look at the most recent sales. So December 9th was the last sale for $383. Scroll through here and see the sales history. Open dispensers, just meaning these are available for sale. Florist $383, and there's 6 of them available. So there's 6 of them. Each one is $383. Then from there it jumps. There's one available here for $946, and so on. This one is not part of a collection. Let's take a look at some of these other ones. If you check out some of my other videos, I did do a video on Bobo, so check that one out. This one has, but if we hover over it, supply of 300. It's stamp number 29. It's done 138,000 in volume. Currently 481 is the floor price. So I like to do that. I like to sort by sub 100 and then just see what's on sale. You can do it by one of one, or you can just say on sale in general. All right, so let's take a look at sub 10,000. You can see some of these have huge supplies, right? Like this one has 21 million. Basically, you're just going to pay the mining fee if you buy it. So what I want to see is what is the floor price for one of ones that are on sale. So a lot of these are probably from the Stampunks collection, which is a good collection. I have a video on that too. But what are some non-Stampunk? So stamp number 8,129 is the cheapest non-Stampunk one of one, sub 10K. It has not done any volume, and it's for sale for 141. 8107 is for sale for 147. It has not done any volume yet. 5991 for 385. Another thing I like to look at is last sale, and this gives you a really good idea of kind of what's trending, what's popular at the moment. And you can see a lot of these Stamp Pepes have sold. So right now, Stamp Pepe is very popular. It's the first 10K Bitcoin stamps project. Also, the artist Pifu, or Pifu, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that name, has airdropped quite a bit to some of the holders. So it's very popular, and it's worth checking out. I have a video on minting Stamp Pepe, so you can check that one out as well. But yeah, so I like to sort by last sale to get an idea for what is trending. Okay, one more thing I'll point out is collections. If you click on this, so I like to take a look at the different collections, right? By default, it's going to show you the trending collections, and you can see that Stamp Pepe's is up here. This is very popular at the moment. By Pifu, he has a number of different collections. Do a little research and you can learn more about that. A couple of my personal favorite artists on here are Pifu and Viva La Vandal. So those are my two favorite. All right, so I'm going to take advantage of the low miner fees right now. We're going to go ahead and purchase a Stamp Pepe airdrop by Pifu. And so this is going to take me to his airdrop collection. You can see the total volume for this 24-hour volume on this collection is way up. 7-day, 30-day, everything's up. Again, right now, he is one of the most popular artists on Stamp.NINJA. He also has an SRC20 token that just minted out, STMPP. So at the moment, it's very popular. So what I want to do is I want to purchase one of his airdrops, right? So these were airdropped to holders in the past. My theory is that if Pifu continues to grow in popularity, I think his airdrops are going to be more desirable. All right, so let's take a look. Let's sort it by number. By default, it's going to be sorted by number, right? So 79, 49,000, 57,000, and so on. Keep in mind, there's over 200,000 stamps right now. So I think anything sub 100K is going to be good in the future, especially if we do get some of that ordinals volume into stamps. So you can see here, let's take a look. This one right now is out of my reach, number 79, has a supply of 298. And it's done almost 60,000 in volume. Stamp 49,935 has a supply of 300. It's done almost 18K in volume, and $83 is the current price. Again, you can hover over each one of these and take a look. Let's open this one in a new tab. So stamp number 49,935. There's been 24 sales of it. It's done almost 18,000 in volume. Here's the current floor price. Here's some recent sales, and the total supply on it is 300. There's a 155 unique owners, so it's pretty well distributed. And if we scroll down, you can see these are the open dispensers. There's currently one available for $84, and then it jumps up to 608. Collection, it's from the Stamp79 Airdrop by Pifu. Again, my theory with these is that if he continues to grow in popularity, and if we do get more volume coming into stamps, then I feel like it could be a good buy, and it's a sub 50,000 stamp. So I already have a Ninja wallet set up, and I've loaded it up with some Bitcoin. So what I want to do is go ahead and scroll down to the open dispenser and click buy now. So this is the estimated total price, $89.57. We're going to purchase one. I'm going to click on buy. It's going to ask me to confirm it. I'm going to click confirm. You'll get this success message. Click here. It will open mempool where you can monitor the transaction. We're going to wait for it to be confirmed. We have 3 confirmations. You can see that the fees are very low right now. Let's go back to Stamp.NINJA. Let's go to Ninja Wallet. And then if I scroll down, you can see there it is. And if we go to settings and view my profile, you can see that it is now in our profile as well. And if we click on it, you can see there is our transaction. 112, which is today, for $83. So now that I purchased that one, there's one available now for $608, and then there's going to be 3 more available here for $839. So if we do see some of that ordinals volume flow into stamps, I feel like it's going to go into artists that are active and projects that are early. Thanks for watching this video. If it was helpful, please leave a like and consider subscribing for more in-depth crypto tutorials. I'll see you in the next one.